Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Last time, we searched my hero's room, and the only thing left seems to be talking to Kuzuryu. He wouldn't come out of his cottage before. Hajime and Shikai. What a coincidence. If I say something else twice, third time's the charm. What, are you a stalker or something?
Now.
Don't say that, I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation.
Bow to me.
As you know, if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. What the hell? Just kidding, I was joking. That didn't sound like a joke to me. You're lucky I didn't punch you in the freaking nose, dude.
Sure.
Well, it's about the footprints. Killer left their footprints in front of the beach house, right? That wasn't the killer. Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. Of course, you'll come with me, right? Just as far as I can throw him, if I can get a clue. What are you gonna do, Chiaki? I'm going to talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything. So I'll leave that to you.
Yep.
That's definitely a good idea. Someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible. I'd be different with a girl. Just be careful he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
She's like, I'm not even dignifying that with a response.
What?
Did you actually want her to stay? Actually, what do you mean?
Bye now.
I forgot how to get that to turn off. There we go. Interesting. Why are we looking at hers when we just can't? I guess because we just walked out. I swear I saw something on top of these, but I guess not. Guess I'm delusional. Here we go. This other way. Crap. Back to the crime scene. Back to the scene where crimes happen. I am glad for the auto run feature. This game would be so annoying if that wasn't the case. What are you doing, Gundam?
So you have a
I was right.
What happened?
I already assumed you would
sinner?
come here.
Fine.
There's nothing you can hide from me. The Supreme Overlord who wields the four dark divas of destruction! Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends
I can see it.
were preoccupied with their infantile beach play.
Nature.
It matters not, for I love the silence and solitude. That's it. That's it. That's precisely it. So he wanted to be invited too. So I can't get in that way because of... What's her butt? What's her butt? Wow, she's dead. I can't even, like, I'm not gonna call her by her name.
Now then.
Yeah, I have to go inside to be shown the footprints. Gito?
Whoa.
Why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
You were investigating the footprints and the people inside never saw you? Are you a ghost? Well, hello there, Koichi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away and just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
You two have arrived at a good time.
Big news.
I've discovered something very terrible. Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonia's, but there's something I noticed too. This is great. Looks like the investigation's reached its boiling point. Okay, well, I'll start with your clue. Hey, tell me what you know all of it. Did you find whose footprints they were? Actually, how are you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Dude! You really are a stalker. What the hell?
Yep.
Told Monokuma I need access for the investigations, so he simply let me in.
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? I'll explain my reasoning to you.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look. After all, I went to the trouble of gathering all this. The footprint. Those readings stuck in everyone's cottage was...
Yep.
That's right, I want to get samples of everyone's footprints. Fortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. It's no big deal. The person who offered the footprints belonged to this person.
Yep.
Hiyoko Seonji. Yeah, that's her name. For a second I was like, who is that? Because I can never remember her damn name.
Well...
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to that airport was so I could lure her out of the cottage. She started something in the cottage, remember? She stayed in there, I couldn't sneak
perhaps...
in. So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in a hurry. She wouldn't be in a hurry to get back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. But it was totally worth it. The footprints I collected there were smaller than anyone else's, and they matched the footprints of the beach house. No mistake, these are Hyoko's footprints. Yeah, so she found, Mikan. It's not like I was stupid around or anything, but I found something really interesting in her cottage.
See?
Found a lot of these candies inside her room. So she was the one. I figured when I found the gummy that it was her. Gummy candies come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. She got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummy. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes. There are people who only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. It's not clear if it released the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Okay.
Oh my.
She looks strangely excited. Awesome! It's like a powerful Gatmoe. What the hell is Gatmoe? Man, I really don't get it, but nice one, princess. And Miss Sonia's something else. This guy's just so laid back. I should leave him alone. I did not mean to go in there. And why the hell did you follow me in, Reaper? That's like more disturbing than anything else, frankly.
It appears, now that you mention it, I apologize.
Well, compared to the other life stays isn't all that important. So don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. I tried my best to perform an autopsy and was able to find out my hero was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, and looks like my hero didn't suffer. There's no doubt she died in... Okay, so she was dragged to the door. Her death was instant? That sounds a little strange. I think I better remember that. Okay. So yeah, she was dragged. I was right when I first saw that. I was like, that looks like drag marks, not crawl marks. I'm sorry, talking. Were you busy right now? During the autopsy, I discovered this in my hero's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put it in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? We'll check out the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be best if it would be best if they start suspecting us for no reason. Interesting. And that's why she doesn't want to say anything, because they had something going on. It would mean Hiyoko met up with Mahiru, right? Plus, Mahiru's estimated time of death was around 3 o'clock p.m., and they met 30 minutes prior. So I can't imagine that she would be an accomplice.
Big news!
Listen, I have big news. Huge news.
See?
Remember the Sun Witch Esprit Ito mask that was next to me here? I do, that made no sense.
Listen.
No, that is not correct. The mask was not just used to hide their face.
Well?
Sparkling Justice. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shut up. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals.
That is an order.
Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey.
This Sparkling Justice, that's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true the fast we got is a hero mask, but... It's a heroine mask, to be precise. Sun Witch Esprit Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine!
Anyway,
So you're saying it's possible that the serial killer is the one who killed Mihiru? Is there a serial killer in every freaking class? What is up with this school? Which means, the serial killer hiding among us. I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. This is a serial killer my app. The killer just used to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they show something that stands out.
however,
Although it's easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called sparkling justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice.
What?
The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Oh god. What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
Serial killer has a catchphrase?
Do you have a minute?
I read in a magazine in the library. Well, I've been ever one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. Was it her? It was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. Isn't that kind of a... Say there's a serial killer hiding in our group.
listen.
No, it does not mean they're in a group. The possible killer was lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mihiru.
Wow.
That's probably not possible.
I...
But that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. One of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder? No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely there's a serial killer hiding on the island. Alright. It's trial time, you guys.
The
And we-
time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end! Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle! The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock! Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation's over. So it's finally started. The crash trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
All right.
Now then, let's go prove it. There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma's waiting. I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. So my biggest question right now, because we know that we actually know from the rules that there are 3 of them. There were 3 people involved. You know, Mihiru got killed. I'll never remember her damn name. Hiyoko saw it, and then the actual killer killed it. Because we know that because the alarm did not get raised until the 3rd person showed up, and the 3rd person was Soda. So, that being said, my big question is, how did he get out? Because it was, you know, he's a mafia guy. Trash can with all the water. I don't know what that has to do with anything. There's an iron barred window. What I do not know is how the hell he got out. Unless Mihiru was actually an accomplice. But she was crying, so I don't feel like that's possible. So, they killed her, they dragged her over to block the door with her, they went into the shower. But how did they get up there? That is the one thing I do not know, is how they got out of the shower. But I do absolutely feel like it was, it's definitely not Mahiru, because she was crying, and we know there's 3 people involved. But let's see what we can find. Let's find what we can see. No, let me go. Help me! He's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined.
Why you?
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stupid little Lolita.
Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls. What's going on? Fuyuhiko's trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. Fuyuhiko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her into a full Nelson.
Damn it!
Don't stay put. I'm gonna make you a part of the island's food chain.
Unbelievable.
You're making me waste my sweet-ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. What the hell? He's angry changed his form! I'm right here. Ah, Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so there's no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. What? Why is he saying that? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway...
Looks like everyone's here, so let's depart now. It's like he's already resigned himself to defeat, which makes me think he's not actually the first one who beat it.
This is bad.
I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit.
You don't have enough power. Harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy!
This, too, must be
So
the
it
will of
begins, the
causality.
beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we one day find that shining hope. Hold on, it can't be Fuyuhiko, because we saw him at 3 o'clock at the restaurant. So it can't actually be him. But he definitely had that transcript. And who else could it be? So the question is, who is able to get out of there? Possibly our personal trainer would be able to jump high enough to get to that window. And we know Akane can get out there, and they're about the same size. So I may have to edit my guess to Akane, or to our personal trainer. But it's got to be someone that mask would never fit over his face. All of a sudden, my entire, like, mental acumen, because we saw him at 3 o'clock. And Hiyoko met her at 2:30. So she was already, I mean, he did disappear and we didn't see him, but I guess it's not impossible for that to have occurred. But if they were both inside, how did he get in? I'm pretty sure the Yakuza does not have any, like... The Yakuza aren't ninjas, are they? They're mafia. But maybe. I guess I still will go with it's probably him, but it may not be able to just because we actually saw him. Hell. Actually, now that I'm talking... No, that doesn't make sense. I was going to say, maybe Nagito was in on it. Because he is the, like, eternal accomplice, and is perfectly willing to help. But both of them could not use the window to escape. Okay. That's right. I can only... Moving forward is the only option. So what are you talking about with defeatism, man? I'm Yakuza. I won't run or hide. What is Mahiru? We know it's not Mahiru, and we know it's not Soda.
Damn it!
Yeah, I guess you're right. And we know it's not Ibuki, because Mahiru, Ibuki, and Soda were all with me at 3.
What the?
Monica, you're killing me surprised!
Hey!
He been to away hidden powers when he gets angry? If you don't unleash your power here, when else are you gonna unleash it? Just wanna avenge my hero's death? It might be Nekomaru, actually. Class trial stuff again. This time we gotta figure out who killed Miharu, huh? I don't get complicated stuff, so I'll leave this to you guys. It could possibly be a Kana. That's because the only ones that actually showed up, at 3 were. Well, no, they even showed up at 3:30, so it could actually be any of them. Soda's the only one I know for a fact didn't do it.
'Cause it's bad. Listen.
Gundam Tanaka. You should be honored. Your humans such as yourself especially witness the beginning of the end. I believe if everything works together, you should be able to stand against any despair. I have nothing to do. Yes, you do. Actually, you know who did it is the thing, or you should have. What are you doing dallying for? Come on, let's hurry up and go. I'm talking to everyone, man.
Then.
Let's go. There's no reason for us to waste time here.
You're so evil.
Man, I see it. It's such bad. It's worse than the lowest, most brutal taste. So I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked to the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short. I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. When all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. Rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, fluctuating between a feeling of hope and despair. My heart was rotten fruit, swelling the sun before it finally goes squish. And suddenly, I stopped breathing. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure the pressure by firmly standing on my legs, and after a while the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Aim! Defeat the boring routine!
So.
I decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Possible.
So I got an idea to think otherwise anyway. Ha-ha!
That is.
Go to the trouble of doing this. Really? Was this your true intention?
No, no.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like.
My purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's what you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. Enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. My hero, Kuzumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... regardless, we need to find the answer. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. I do. Okay. So let's final review. Monokuma file number 2. At 3 p.m. The stream of the climb was where I was discovered inside the beach at Chandler House. The cause of death is single killing blow to the hell with a blunt instrument. There's no... Hey! No other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substances. Plus, the 4 has streaks as if with Hero clawed through it or been dragged through it. She got dragged. We know that. Footprints found at the crime scene, trail leads to the beach house, and loops around towards the road. Footprints where Hiyoko's. An old bat was found at the crime scene due to blistering coating at the beauty of the murder bed. Beverly used is also an old bat. There were a bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can at the beach house. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. So, someone had been meeting there for quite a while. Or going there for quite a while. Who is obsessed with health? Nikomaru is. And so is Peko. Okay, so that shows that she was in the other room. She has a shower, however, that shower is out of order and cannot be used. And when the shower room can be opened in this high location, it can't be accessed unless you get your piggyback ride from someone. So that, again, makes it sound like... I wonder if... It almost sounds like that, the other one helped. That's the only explanation, because they were both there for sure. However, tipped over a fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Oh, water was scattered everywhere. This is what I don't get. I don't understand how that's relevant. There was a broken mirror in the music room, but the bodies of victims were discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Remember, there's a lot of these inside Hiyoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have a better guess than... Because here's my problem. And I'm sorry I'm like agonizing, but I really want to figure it out before I go in. It's obviously not Byakuya. Fuyuhiko seems like the really obvious one. Nikomaru is my second guess, because it's gotta be someone that is... Well, is there a reason I think it's not Peko? Because she would definitely be able to... I mean, using a sword is not much different than using a bat. She could definitely kill... I don't know, one bat. But the problem is, the Kuzuryu in the game only matches him. There's no other Kuzuryus, right? Because that's the big one, is that... The game clearly indicates it's him. But he's already just like, I'm not going to back away, I'm not going to back down, I'll face, you know, he's already acting like he's guilty, which makes me think it's someone else, even though he is the obvious choice. So my secondary, who could get out of that room on their own? Ultimate lucky student, ultimate athlete pot, ultimate breeder, mechanic, cook. Oh wow, I didn't realize they did that. Team manager, he would be strong enough, he might be able to jump up there. Yakuza, ultimate, she could also, she is the ultimate gymnast, she would be able to get out there. However, she's also the one that was instrumental in me finding out you could even escape, and that doesn't make sense. If she was trying to do that, you know, she wouldn't help. Ultimate gamer, no, she couldn't get out. Princess, traditional dancer, nurse, musician, swordswoman. I hesitate to say it's him, though, just because that mask is so tiny. You know what? I think I actually am going to have to say it's Chiaki. And I hate to say that, but here's why. Number one, she really, really, really hates killers. And the background information we have on this Shining Justice person is that they're a serial killer that attacks other killers. And that definitely fits with her. Number two, when did she showed up at the beach house at 3:30 alongside, because she got there at the same time Ibuki did. So I don't feel like it's possible for it to be her. Oh my gosh, this is such a good puzzle. That is my official guess, but I don't think it's right. I think that I think there's too much obvious things pointing to him. So let's just, it's not me. I don't think it's Nagito. It's obviously not him. Gundam, it's possible, but Soda is impossible. I think Nikumaru is my backup guess. He's the only one that I think would be... He is tall enough. Yeah, because it's like... It said it was 9 feet up. And for a 6-foot person, he could jump and make that. Most of the other ones are significantly shorter than that. Nikumaru is my guess. Fuyuhiko is the obvious choice, but I think he's too obvious. So, with all that deliberation aside... Next time I upload, we will do the entire trial. Look forward to it, guys. Sorry for deliberating so long, but damn it, that's what this game is, and I want to try and figure out how it happened. But, you know, all of the water that got drunk in there, and only being healthy water, makes sense for him. The ability to knock her out with one blow makes sense for him. Being able to get out by the side makes sense for him. So yeah, that's where we are. Thanks for tuning in, guys.